Let's prepare for Paddington, Paddington in Peru. Embarking today from the UK, I pray that they won't suffer delays. There's lots and lots to do and see.
Can you get me some duty-free?
Everything must go with a swing for Paddington in Peru.
Hello, my fellow YouTubers and subscribers, and welcome to my latest movie review, where today I review Paddington in Peru, directed by Dougal Wilson, starring Ben Whishaw, Hugh Bonnevile, Emily Mortimer, Antonio Banderas, and Olivia Coleman. So, Paddington in Peru, this is the third film in the Paddington trilogy, I guess now you can say. The first two movies were a massive success. The first one, I believe, came out about 10 years ago now. It was quite a while ago. And then the second one was 2017, I believe. I'm a bit rough on the dates, but I've definitely seen the first two a long time ago, but I have seen them. Going into this, I didn't really know what to expect. I'd heard some mixed thoughts about it, but it looked different enough, so I thought, let's give this a shot. Paddington returns to Peru to visit his beloved Aunt Lucy, who now resides at the home for retired bears. With the Brown family in tow, a thrilling adventure ensues when a mystery plunges them into an unexpected journey. Paddington in Peru. Okay, now my, vague memory of the first two movies is that I enjoyed the first one for what it was. I thought it was pretty good. Very charming, considering that it is, these are made for kids, these movies. I'm not the target audience, but I did enjoy the first one. It was really fun. The second one I thought was actually better, and I thought it was way more enjoyable than I expected, and it made me laugh a lot more than I expected. And I'm delighted to say that Paddington in Peru falls in the same vein as the first two. This movie is just as charming, just as endearing, has pretty much the same tone as the first two movies. So if you liked that, you won't be disappointed. It feels like the first two. It feels like it belongs with the first two. However, it does feel refreshing to have the story set away from London. It's quite nice to go on an adventure in Peru, actually. So this is kind of like Paddington if he were Indiana Jones going on some kind of adventure looking for El Dorado. I think the story's simple. It's fun, it's simple, it works, it's harmless. This is just such a delightful, charming film. It's not maybe quite as good as the first two films, but I do think, again, it falls in the same vein. I think you have a terrific cast here. Obviously, Ben Whishaw is fantastic as the voice of Paddington. I've always liked Ben Whishaw as an actor. You know, he's been brilliant in Skyfall, you know, as Hugh. He was also in one of the Mary Poppins films, I believe, as a father. And he's done various other things for like Netflix and theatre as well. He's a quite renowned actor, and I think his voice just really seems to suit Paddington quite well. When you watch the film, it just fits, it just works. There's no other way to say it. I think he was perfect for the role, and he delivers very well each time. Sometimes you get the sense his delivery is a bit robotic, but it's just because the character is very formal, so he's always trying to be polite no matter whatever the situation is. So to some people, if it feels like he's talking a bit like a robot, that's not the case. He's always just trying to be formal and like, oh, sorry, of course, this is how we do. Like, he's trying to talk, he's very well spoken. That's the character. So I never thought that he was delivering it badly, but I get the impression that some casual viewers might mistake it for that, but I don't think they should. The Brown family are back, of course, and obviously we have a recasting, which is kind of unusual, really. I'm not sure the entire reason for this, but Mary Brown, I believe, was played by Sally Hawkins in the first two films. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I believe that is who played her before. In this film, we have Emily Mortimer, who does a fine job, and you quite easily slip into Emily Mortimer's characterization. It's fine, it works. For whatever reason they had to recast, it works. She works just as well with the rest of them. Hugh Bonneville is back and doing well. I mean, his character, Mr. Brown, is going on this journey in terms of his job. He's finding his new boss to be kind of overwhelming and a little bit making him feel insecure. So the adventure is a bit of a risk take for him, and he's using it as an opportunity to expand himself in his career as well as helping his family. Imelda Staunton is the voice of Aunt Lucy. Very, very good. We've also got the kids who are back. Samuel Joslin as Jonathan and Madeleine Harris as Judy. They don't have as many lines as some of the other kids, but they've each got things to do. Like, Jonathan has a story where he's kind of lazing around, he's kind of gaming, he's not really doing anything adventurous, so the adventure is an encouragement to get him out there and show off his inventor skills. Apparently he's some kind of wizard inventor now. So there we are. And then Madeleine Harris as Judy is preparing to go to university, so she's preparing a travel log. So they've all got a place in the plot as well. And Julie Walters is back as Mrs. Bird, the Scottish woman who helps the family out. And of course, Olivia Coleman is the Reverend Mother. When they go to the home of retired bears, she is the one who appears as the Reverend Mother. There is a little, maybe there might be something more to her character. The plot revelation surrounding her is a tad predictable, I would say. This is a very safe movie in terms of the script. It doesn't, despite the fact that it's an adventure story, the script doesn't necessarily do anything adventurous with its character arcs or plot details. It keeps it very meat and potatoes, kind of straightforward. But on this occasion it works, but I would have liked a bit more imagination with the revelation regarding Olivia Coleman's character. And of course we have Antonio Banderas as Hunter, and he also has a daughter called Gina, and they own the boat that the family hire out to go on the adventure. Again, he has some ulterior motives in that he is obsessed with the gold, and we find out that Paddington has a connection to El Dorado, and Hunter wants the gold. He wants to find the gold, so he's trying to get this device that will open the door to get the gold, and Paddington is not up for that at all. I feel like he's a fun character. Antonio Banderas is kind of playing himself, but he is a fun character. Gina's a better character, I think. Gina's a really headstrong character. But they do this thing with Hunter where he has these kind of conversations with himself. He has like imaginative figures who are figments of his imagination, who talk to him, but no one else can see them. They do overplay that slightly, I would say. There are times when they go a bit far with that, and I did get a little bit tired of seeing him talk to himself all the time. So if I had any other quibbles, I'd say that would probably be where you would draw the line. You probably wouldn't have so much of that because it just kind of dampens the pacing a bit. The CG is good. I think the bears look cool, and seeing the bears in a new location, seeing Peru, it does look gorgeous, and it is visually a bit more interesting to watch than London. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but after 2 films of that, it's good to now broaden the horizon and get out into the big wide world. And there's plenty of action, thrills, and spills to keep you entertained. It's short, it's brisk, it breezes by, and I just had a smile on my face, and I thought, you know what? We need more movies like this. We need more films like this that just put a smile on your face. It's just fun for the family. You don't have to think about it too much. You can just enjoy the ride, and it's genuinely solid. And I think as well, though again, speaking of the ending of the film, the ending is quite bittersweet. Some would argue a little predictable, which I would also argue. Again, some of the plot revelations are a bit predictable. So if you can get past that and just appreciate the film on its surface level, I think you'll enjoy this film. But I had a good time with it. And the music is good too. Again, this is a great adventure. It's fun, it's harmless, fun for the whole family. But because of some of those plot revelations, which are a little bit predictable, I do have to knock the film down a couple of pegs, so I will give this film an 8 out of 10.
Let's prepare for Paddington in Peru. Embarking today from the UK, I pray that they won't suffer delays. There's lots and lots to do and see.
Can you get me some duty-free?
Everything must go with us.
It's good, it's solid, I think it's great fun for the family, and a nice addition to the series along with the first 2. So thank you very much all for watching. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. Hit the like and subscribe button, and until next time, I'm Pajak's Perspective. See ya. Bye for now.